Dr. Hugh Seward, Chair, and Dr. Peter Miller, Principal of the Geelong College, Ms Sondra Wood, Head of Junior School Campbell House, and the Geelong College Foundation and the whole of the Geelong College community. Let me start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from which I'm sending this message, and I pay my respects to their elders past and present, and to any elders attending this virtual ceremony. Well, I'm delighted to join you for the official opening of the Junior School Redevelopment Campbell House. What a wonderful collection of buildings, facilities and spaces that will be home to so many stimulating activities, amongst them assemblies, meetings, reading and counting, dancing, yoga, meditation, art, music, cooking, plants, raising chickens, and of course playing. Although some of those activities could never have been envisioned by the Geelong College founders nearly 160 years ago now, I suspect that overall they wouldn't be shocked. Learning how to learn is the ethos that lies at the heart of these facilities, just as it has been at the core of the school's history, with appropriate variations according to changing times. And although contemporary teaching methodology has clearly guided the design of these new spaces, they've also managed to remain anchored to the roots and the traditions that are so dear to this college. As always, it's what will happen inside these walls and grounds that matters most. The interactions and the relationships between the dedicated teachers and their curious young students. All have been particularly tested this year, and I'm sure that returning to this new development must be all the sweeter for that. I note that both teachers and students have spoken of being lucky, referring to their sense of good fortune in having the opportunity to teach and to learn in this environment. That obviously says much for the architectural success of the building. John Wardle Architects have done a tremendous job. But when the chief emotion from both teachers and students is one of gratitude, it also says something significant about the school's culture. It speaks to the values of this school and its community. And when it comes to this community, the gratitude must extend today to all those involved in this redevelopment, including school council, the principal and the relevant staff, and importantly, the Geelong College Foundation have helped bring this redevelopment to fruition. I have, from a distance, received a good sense of these spaces, but I'll be particularly pleased if a chance arises to visit in real life in the future. The sense of pride you all have for your new Campbell House shines through, despite the virtual nature of this opening. It's a redevelopment not just for now, but for future generations as well. And shortly, it will be my pleasure to declare it open. But for now, I'm delighted to send my heartiest congratulations to the Geelong College family on this great achievement.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Victoria, the Honourable Linda Dessau, students and parents, old collegians and members of our school community, welcome to the opening of the Geelong College Junior School at Campbell House. Governor, thank you for helping us to celebrate the official opening today. This marks a major event in our school's near 160-year history. This new campus is the most significant development since the middle school was built further up this hill 60 years ago. I was in that first group of students when I was in grade 3 and walked into what we then called the new prep. But now my grandchildren are in the first group of students to enjoy this wonderful new Campbell House. When the Geelong College opened in 1861, it was for secondary students. But 100 years ago, the school expanded with the addition of a primary school on our Fraser Street site. And about 10 years later, 3 timber classrooms were added for the prep to year 2. And those very buildings were moved to this Aberdeen Street site 30 years ago, and now they form the entrance to this great new complex, providing a connection with our past. The term junior school distinguishes the campus from our middle and senior school, but our history still gives us the earlier name Campbell House, named after the Honourable L.H. Campbell, who was a long-term headmaster of the prep school. There are many Campbells in our history. Another was the Reverend A.J. Campbell, chairman of the school's founding committee, and it is his great-great-grandson John Wardle, who is the esteemed architect and old collegian who designed this complex. We're grateful to John, recently acknowledged by his peers as currently Australia's finest architect, and his talented team from John Wardle Architects, who are responsible for both our school's master planning and this beautiful construction. I wish to thank the school council, who determined our extensive building program would begin not with the usual senior amenities common amongst most independent schools, but instead to make first our major investment into the foundation of learning for our youngest children. Thank you to our principal, Dr. Peter Miller, who inherited this project at its conceptual stage and has guided us through to the completion with the help of his executive. And thank you to the construction team from Fairbrother, with their skilled tradesmen and meticulous bricklayers. And particular thanks to the school's building manager, Brad Carr, for steering the project to be completed early and under budget. And finally, thank you to our head of junior school, Sondra Wood, and her staff, who kept the school going throughout the construction and have embraced our new facilities. One staff member remarked that it was a privilege to work in these teaching spaces, but we are privileged to have such a dedicated staff. So, we have Australia's most remarkable education facility for young students, designed by Australia's finest architectural team, and with staff who have been acknowledged and awarded as Victoria's best leaders in primary education. So we can proudly offer to our community one of the finest educational opportunities in Australia. Thank you.
Governor, Dr. Seward, members of the College Council, members of our college community, colleagues and students, I'd like to extend my warm welcome to the opening of the Geelong College Junior School redevelopment. Thank you, Governor, for your interest and contribution to this day. We're sorry you haven't been able to join us here in person, but we're very excited to have you open this wonderful new facility. It's a building for 21st century education, which will be opened using 21st century technology. Also, I'd like to thank Dr. Seward and the College Council for their leadership and commitment to this place. It's a bold and exciting project that demonstrates the understanding of how important the education in the early schooling is in shaping attitudes, dispositions and potential for our children. We've heard of Dr. Seward's experiences as a student in the first Year 3 class in the new prep and how wonderful it is to have his grandchildren as students here now. So there are many emotional connections to this place. The building was designed by John Wardle, whose time as a student in the new prep shaped his interests and skills to become one of Australia's leading contemporary architects. This project has been undertaken by many people, each with a passionate connection to the place, which is evident in the design and the human capital invested in the craftsmanship of the builders, who have provided a beautiful facility for our children and our staff. John Wardle has said that buildings tell the stories of their occupants. This building is rather special because it serves as an educational purpose that builds stories for the inhabitants that will be told well into the future. Governor, as you know, the Reggio Emilia approach to education is at the core of the building design. This approach relies on the democratic principles, including the rights of the child in the community, collaboration, the concept of the 100 languages, and freedom to explore responsibility for learning. I'm sure you will see evidence of this in the way that the students embrace this space as you move around the junior school on your tour. This is a child-centred approach which creates a strong learning community. The students' experiences of learning here lay the foundation for their future of each child. The Reggio Emilia approach in this facility will be transformative for individuals and last a lifetime. Governor, it is my great pleasure to invite you to do the tour of this facility. Your guides are the very capable Year 3 students who are enthusiastically anticipating your visit. Thank you.
We acknowledge the Wadawurrung people as the traditional owners of this land. We thank them for taking care of the land and the animals. Together we care for Mother Earth and all her colours.
Hi, I'm Kate and I am in Year 3. I would like to welcome you to the Geelong College Junior School. We are excited to show you our school and why we love learning here so much. I love the new sharing space because it is big and allows you to hear everybody's ideas. I also love seeing my friends and working and cooperating with them. At this part of the school we have early learning to Year 3 and together we wonder, ask questions and have big ideas.
Hi, my name is Samuel and I'm excited to show our meeting place Waiapiri. In the Wadawurrung language, Waiapiri means meeting place, so it's a good name. We have our assemblies and other special events here. My favourite thing to do here is play with my friends in before school care.
Hi, my name is Finn and this is the Early Learning Centre. This is where children learn and play. There is lots of stuff. There's a water pump and chickens and a playground. They will learn and read books and use arts and crafts. If I was here, I would probably play with the chickens.
Hi, my name is Esme and these are amazing prep and Year 1 learning spaces. There is a lot to show you because there is a sewing machine, a kitchen, the art area, and an amazing projector that can put all sorts of pictures and movies on the wall. The kids love to move and dance to their inspirations. There is an outside area with lots of places to play and learn. We love our school. My favourite thing to do here is play in the new playground. I love to play with my friends.
Hi, my name's Lachlan.
And I am Tom.
We get to show you the best part of our school, in my opinion.
This is our nature play area.
Here we can build and make whatever is in our imagination.
We make cubbies and play together. There's even a mini trampoline to jump on.
We come outside every day and make up games with our friends.
And we run on the oval.
Hi, I'm Jemima. And I would like to thank you for visiting the Geelong College Junior School. We are so proud of our school and all the opportunities we have here, like music, yoga, storytelling and art, which I love. We know we are lucky and thank everyone who helped to design and build it. You did a wonderful job. Hopefully one day we'll see you here at our school and you can see what it is like for yourself.
Hi, my name is Grace and I will be showing you your Year 2 and Year 3 learning spaces. We love working together with our children and teachers. Learning is fun when you get to listen and share ideas. We are really lucky because we get to look out over the sea, the oval and our outdoor play area. It's like the top bunk. You get to be up top when you get bigger. The favourite part of this area would have to be a little window spot in my classroom where you can do your work and look out over the ELs.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Governor, I hope that you enjoyed your tour and that you have learnt a little bit about our community and the values we hold here at the Geelong College. When restrictions ease, on another occasion, we would love to show you our school in person. But now, it gives me great pleasure to invite you to officially open our junior school.
Thank you. It's now my great pleasure to declare the Geelong College Junior School Redevelopment Campbell House officially open.